Hello everyone, Sableye here and welcome back to the channel. Today we are here with probably one of the coolest teams to come out of Portland with Hawlucha, Sandy Shocks, and a Jetpack Palafin, piloted by Peter Chen to top 32. First of all, congratulations on the finish, and second of all, I am super stoked to try out this team. Thank you for sharing, and we will see what we can do in the battles. We're going to actually go up against Vivillon here in game number 1. Really cool looking team on the other side as well. But we've got a Hawlucha, so therefore we win, right? We win because we have a Hawlucha. Is that how that works? I don't know how that works. But either way, this is going to be interesting. I mean, Sandy Shocks also looks pretty good. Shen Pao looks like a nice little cleanup late game. I can also probably lead it. I'm not a huge fan of like the Indeedee Armor. Shen Pao really kind of... Not Shen Pao, sorry. Chi Yu on the other side really kind of messes with it a little bit. Not like it's not like the oh my goodness I need to bring, like if they lead TU it just kind of shuts that down. I don't really want to do that. I could lead something. See, I want Hawlucha, but if I want Hawlucha I have to bring Indeedee, and I don't know if I want to do that. Whereas I can kind of lead like my eject pack piece next to something like Sandy Shocks along with like Shen Pao late game. And I'm gonna bring in, but if I bring Indeedee and not Hawlucha, that's kind of defeating the purpose. What if I did it this way? Like, Hawlucha, Indeedee just straight. Actually, what if I went Hawlucha, Sandy Shocks with Indeedee in the back, and then yeah, sure, let's do this, and then I can swap in Indeedee if I want to set up Hawlucha, and if I don't want to set up Hawlucha right away, I can swap the Hawlucha out, sort of thing. I don't know how this is going to function. I don't know if this is what I'm supposed to be doing with this team, but it looks fun. It looks fun. I feel like you want to get that Indeedee Armor Rouge, especially in like best of one. You want to get Indeedee Armor Rouge, you want to pretend you're setting up Trick Room and not set up Trick Room. But obviously with the Chi Yu, I can't really effectively do that, so they're going to go... Okay. I can work with this. Should have stuck with my initial game plan, but I'm actually going to make a little bit of an interesting play here. And I'm going to expect them to just think that Rage Powder is safe. So I'm going to actually pivot out here. I'm going to go into... Indeedee seems okay, that way I'm not taking big damage on Shen Pao. And I'm actually going to go Terra Grass immediately and try to drop this Goldengo. I can deal with the Vivillon later once I have Hawlucha in with the seeds. I can hit a Thunderbolt into it later as well. If they're trying to redirect or Sleep Powder or something along those lines, Earth Power is going to go off into the Goldengo, which is exactly where I want it to go. And if we can take it down this turn, it'll be amazing. I feel like we don't, because Friend Guard probably keeps it alive, but we'll see. We're going to, either way, we're going to do massive damage into it, especially if it's going to try and like Rage Powder and set up. And if it does try to set up, well then we're in a very good spot because we're probably faster than it. So we're going to get our Terra up. Ideally we don't see a Terra on their end. That would be ideal. But we shall see. They also might just like protect and try to put me to sleep, which is also a valid play. But okay. It's still okay because if they try to put me to sleep, they can't do that. Right? They still can't put me to sleep and they still can't redirect. So I'm more than okay with this. We're going to see the Spore coming. Oh, it's going to be a Terra win. I respect it. I do respect it, but I think that's okay. I'm going to break a Focus Sash over here. And I'm still dropping the Earth Power into you. Like, it might be an obvious Earth Power now, but I'm okay with this. Yeah, you can't redirect my my Earth Power because I am now a Grass type. Thanks to the Rage Powder does not... Grass types don't get affected by Rage Powder. Here's the Earth Power into you. You're going to live. That is fine. That's still really good damage. They're going to get greedy with the plot. Most importantly... I'm still faster than Goldengo. We're going to get a Psychic off into the Vivillon here. Should be about a 2-shot or just shy. Nice little 2-shot. We do get the drop, but like I said, it was 2-shotted anyways. And at this point, we're in a pretty nice position. They do reveal lefties onto Goldengo. I'm going to Psychic, and I'm going to Earth Power. They are +2, but as long as Sandy Shocks remains faster than this thing, I'm not concerned. And I'm guaranteed at this point, unless they have something like String Shot, but I don't even know if Vivillon still gets String Shot, even if it got it in the past. But honestly, at this point, the Grass type just really coming in clutch here. This is not allowing them to do anything. They're gonna Terra probably Water. I could have hard called this with like a Thunderbolt. Probably should have hard called this with a Thunderbolt. Yeah. Okay. A little bit shaky on my end. Probably could have capitalized on this a little bit better, but like I could have hard called this, right? Like They're gonna pollen puff themselves. No, they pollen puff me. Okay. I thought they were gonna pollen puff themselves, and I was gonna be like, that's a really good play. But Earth Power coming out, just gonna be shy, which is a tad bit unfortunate. They're gonna make it rain. Goldango's gonna scatter these coins all over the place. Indeed's gonna survive and take out Vivillon. Now, is that worth it for me? I don't know. We are still in Psychic terrain, so Hawlucha is coming back on the field and is going to remain faster than the Goldango, which is something that I need. So that's good to know. The damage, what I'm scared for is what's coming in beside them here. Because if it's something that's going to be faster than Hawlucha, it becomes a problem. Now, Hawlucha is generally pretty speedy, but they have a Tailwind up. So I'm going to be pretty speedy at +2. I still have, I don't have, I was going to say I still have my Terra, but I don't. They're going to bring in UU. That should be TU. I actually don't know this speed tier. I'm going to quickly check this speed tier. I'm going to check what Hawlucha is sitting at right now, because if I'm not going to be faster than TU, this is a problem. But if I'm going to be faster than the TU, there's no problem whatsoever. We get the special defense boost as well, thanks to the Psychic Seed, which does help. But I know I'm going to be faster than Goldango. It's really just, it's going to be really close if I'm faster than it or not. Now, I have Shenpao in the back, right? There's what, 2 turns left of Tailwind? 1 turn left of Tailwind. So I'm just going to follow me. No. I'm going to Psychic the Goldango, and I'm going to Detect. I'm going to see if Goldango, I want to call this Goldango Protect, and I want to lose Indeedee here. Okay, that's fine. I obviously couldn't do damage with Shenpao into the Goldango anyways. I mean, I could have tried to break the potential sash on this TU, but I think this way felt a little bit better, because now I'm not dying. I don't have to waste a turn going into the Protect and taking that Heat Wave, because if I do that now, I'm safe to just hit the Heat Wave, take a Heat Wave, kill off Goldango, and move forward. Whereas before, now I would have to kill Goldango and take the Heat Wave, which is not something I want to do. I actually don't have Sacred Sword, but that's fine, because I'm going to use Shenpao to hit the Goldango, and I'll use Flying Press into the TU. Flying Press is a weird move. I still don't know how it works. I'm going to be honest. Flying Press has been a move for like generations now, and I still have no clue what it does. Just goes to show you how often I use Hawlucha. I'm actually going to go for the double. I respect it, knowing that I'm probably going to target it with 1 slot. That is not going to be sashed on the TU. Chances are it was going to be sashed on the Vivillon, but I wasn't going to lose the game because I wanted to hard call that read, you know? So I just played it safe there, made sure I got to this position. Down goes Goldango, down goes TU. It is a 2v1 versus whatever's left in the back, and Hawlucha kind of gaming. Hawlucha kind of gaming here. I mean, Sandy Shocks did most of that work, but it's going to be Iron Bundle. We are going to be faster than the Iron Bundle with Hawlucha, so this is GG. And are we faster? 157 times 2, 157, 300. Yeah, we're faster. 314. Throw Chop and Flying Press. No reason to do anything else. We're Sash on the Shenpao as well. So even if this does go into like a Sash, which we know it isn't Sash, we just saw the booster proc. And down goes Bundle. Once again, when I play these hyper offense teams, I always, for whatever reason, I'm like, do they have a Sash? Where's the Sash? Even if like the Sash has already been revealed or very obviously on something else, I'm always scared that like a random Sash is gonna pop up and I'm just gonna die in return, you know. But we'll take game 1 there, and honestly, really feeling good with this team. Feels cool. We are back, game 2 time. It is Mouse Ape. Okay, Mouse Ape is an interesting one because it's like, I feel like Indeedee Armarouge kind of torches it for the most part. I really feel like Indeedee Armarouge torches it, but I'm scared of the sand mode. Now, I think I bring Armarouge in the back. I think I like lead Hawlucha Indeedee and just like get the execution off. Get the Armarouge in the back, and I feel like late game Shenpao just being fast enough to clean some of these pieces up seems really good to me. It's just I love the priority Jet Punch provides. It's just I don't think I can get it off because of I'm gonna be in my own terrain, and I feel like by the time I'm gonna mess it up. You know, I'm not skilled enough with the team to execute that. Honestly, Sandy Shock is also kind of interesting here, but I am gonna commit to the Shenpao. And we'll see what we do. I do think they're going to try and lead like the sand mode. Now, if they try to lead the sand mode, I'm still in a good spot because, like, Hawlucha good. But, like, I don't know, this is just a really cool strategy. It's like, you don't see this every day. Like, we used to see it, like, with Dynamax. Like, you'd self-proc, you'd burn the item, maybe, like, a weakness policy. Then you'd get Hawlucha going, like, max Airstreams, max Knuckle, right? But, like, getting it off with the Psychic Seed is a cool concept. And there is the fighting half of the field. And this is getting a little concerning because you know they're going to spam Rock Slide, right? I would go Terra Steel, but, like, I should live a Rock Slide because it's neutral. So I don't want to commit to my Terra because I might need it in the future. So I'm going to Flying Press and I'm just going to click Psychic into the Lycanroc. If I can kill Lycanroc, my endgame is very straightforward. Might need to Terra Steel here because double Rock Slide is going to hurt. But if I, once again, if I kill Lycanroc, I'm still content with my endgame here. Am I though? Actually don't have Sacred Sword, so they might Terra. They should Terra the T-Tar here anyway, so we should be fine. Nope, no Terra on the T-Tar. Just a rock. Oh, that crit. Okay. Hawlucha does get a Flying Press into the Lycanroc, but the crit's gonna cost, and Indeedee gonna flinch, making it even worse. And here's another Rock Slide. All right, GG. Hawlucha's alive, but Hawlucha's gonna die, so that crit hurts. Crit and flinch. You hate to see it. Nothing we can do. Like I said, I could have Terra Steel. I just didn't feel right, you know? I'm gonna stay on the field. I'm going to Terra Grass. I'm gonna Wide Guard. I'm gonna Wide Guard and Psychic. I don't love this, but like if Lycanroc would have been gone, I'd be in a little bit of a better spot. The problem is I'm losing to the T-Tar now. I have no real way to break the Dark type T-Tar. And I think that's just an L. There's the first Rock Slide. If we get double Rock Slide here, we're okay. But I'm pretty confident they'll be smart enough to click Crunch. But we'll see. That flinch hurts because I'm forced to do it this way, and I lose. The crit was bigger than the flinch, I think, because like if I would have still had a Hawlucha, we would have been fine. If they Rock Slide here, though, I think there might still be some sort of maneuver I can make to win this. And they do just go for the Rock Slide again. Okay. There's a maneuver we can make now. This is... Maybe we can do something. I just don't know how Shen Pao is going to beat T-Tar. It might. It might. It might. Well, really just come down. It really comes down to what they're going to have in the back here. Because I will spam Expanding Force. I know that doesn't hit the T-Tar, but it's still my strongest option. It is going to be Annihilate. They can still Terra. That is good to know. I'm going to Terra Grass. No reason not to here. All Expanding Forces for my damage. And I'm going to protect Indeedee here just to keep pieces on the field. Armarouge isn't going to go down right now. So this seems correct to me. Armor Cannon on Armarouge, not Armor Cannon, Aura Sphere on Armarouge right now would come real clutch. But I think I messed up the endgame anyways. Like if I would have just hit T-Tar turn 1 with Hawlucha, I'm also probably in a decent spot. Here's the Terra. It's going to be on this. It's going to be Steel. Okay, so I Armor Cannon that next turn. That's fine. Unless Expanding Force just does enough, in which case then Expanding Force will do enough and we party. But I don't think Expanding Force is going to two-shot that. They can't really reliably Rage Powder because I do have redirection opportunities here. We'll see what they go for. It should be like a Crunch or an Assurance if they have it. I'm probably going to redirect next turn. Just follow me, make sure I'm keeping Armarouge alive as long as I possibly can. What are we going to see here? Just a bulk up. Okay, they're faster than my Armarouge as well, which is not promising. But once again, I can redirect that away next turn. So I'm okay with that. Expanding Force coming on out. That is unfortunate, but okay. Because like the Steel type kind of hurts that. Good damage, but I do have to Armor Cannon next turn. And I will be Armor Cannoning next turn. And we're just going to see another Rock Slide. So I don't want to say they're locked into it. Because like clearly they're not banded. I really don't think they're locked into that. So... Armor Cannon, and I'm going to follow me here. They're probably just trying to get around the follow me with that Rock Slide, but we'll see what happens. They're going to very smartly protect. Are they going to Rock Slide again now, though? Because if they Rocks again, I think I just lose. Because, like again, not having the Sacred Sword on Shen Pao is very problematic in this scenario. I do think Haze is great. I love Haze, don't get me wrong. Just Sacred Sword is so nice for these scenarios, and I'm so used to having it in these scenarios, you know? Whereas now we don't really have that opportunity, so it's going to be an interesting one to close out, and I don't think it's going to happen. Okay, so once again, Sacred Sword and I win the game. If I have Sacred Sword, I win the game. Now maybe they're scared of Sacred Sword, and they're going to let me get an Armor Cannon and it's the free Ice Spinner into like a T-Tar switching out. That would be ideal. Like if they're scared of Sacred Sword, I have a potential chance here to win this. I just don't know if they're really going to be scared of a Sacred Sword that's really kind of non-existent. Yeah, they're staying on the field. Ice Spinner is going to come on out. Respectable damage. Hold up a second. I do clear the terrain. That's fine. They're going to Rage Fist now, and I'm going to lose Armor Rouge probably. Yeah, okay. Losing Armor Rouge there cost me that. Yeah, that was well played. Once again, though, I think if I fix the turn 1, I win this game. I think if I fix the turn 1, I win this game. I needed to realize that T-Tar was the threat, right? I needed to realize that T-Tar was my threat, not the Lycanroc. Like, I was scared of Lycanroc because, like, more often than not, Lycanroc's the one that's going first. It's going to get the Rock Slides up. Now, granted, if I don't get crit, I have Hawlucha the next turn to kill something, you know? So I'm really, is it really, I don't know, maybe I should have Terra Steeled. Maybe Terra Steel is the scenario there, right? Maybe that's what I click, right? I don't know that game plan. Probably do click Terra Steel there because like I didn't really need it anywhere else. I only needed Grass because I didn't deal with the T-Tar Lycanroc in the first place. Had I just done it immediately with Hawlucha, probably would have been optimal there. Would have dealt with that, would have had Armor Rouge and DD. In the late game, would have still had a Shenpao, probably would have won that game. But we'll get into game 3. Okay, we're going to get the Gyarados, Tinglu, Wo-Chen stuff. This is a little bit of a stally team. So pushing our way through this isn't going to be great. However, I do like this whole eject pack Palafin mode here. I think this is a really good mode because if they try to bring Intimidate onto it, it gets me off the field as well as just clicking a close combat. So a lot of things I can go for there. They're forced to bring like a Tinglu or a Wo-Chen. One of the two has to come, if not both of them, because of the Indeedee Armor Rouge mode. And I can almost take advantage of that. We're going to do it this way with like Palafin Shenpao. I think that's really, really strong. I like Sandy Shocks, and I still think Hawlucha is decent. I don't know if I can get... I'm not obviously not getting my Psychic Terrain to my Psychic Seed off, which hurts a lot. Although I could go Armor Rouge, but like Armor Rouge just lose. I'm bringing Hawlucha. I'm bringing Hawlucha, guys. We're featuring the Hawlucha team. We're gonna bring Hawlucha, right? We've got to bring Hawlucha. If we're featuring the Hawlucha team, I think you've got to bring the Hawlucha. But we shall see. What do we got here? GU Gyarados. Okay, that's fine because they're setting my Palafin up immediately. They're setting my Palafin up immediately with that Intimidate. And I don't need to get a close combat. It would have been nice to get like close combat damage up and something like that, but honestly, I'm more than content with them just knocking me off the field with an eject pack right now. No complaints. Thank you very much. Pleasure doing business with you, Gyarados. Do I get to pick off a jetpack? Or does it just raid? I do get to pick. Okay. Seeing Gyarados? Hey, why not bring in the Sandy Shocks? Why not bring in the Sandy Shocks? I do know we're booster speed as well, which is really, really nice. So I can just safely double into the TU technically because Gyarados don't want to be here. Gyarados ain't gonna try to be on the field. Gyarados does not want to be on the field right now. So we're gonna go Earth Power Ice Spinner. No, Earth Power Throat. Earth Power Throat Chop covers Ghost. Whereas Earth Power, it's not living Earth Power Ice Spinner if it goes Ghost anyways. So this is fine. They're gonna switch it. They're gonna just protect. But if for whatever reason they give me the double up into this TU here, we'll take it. I do wonder if they go Terra Grass here though, and with Wo-Chen they can take it. I would doubt it. I love how there's 3 ruins on the field, by the way. They are gonna Terra as well. So we'll see what they go for. Gotta be Grass. Water. Should've Throat Chop. Should've Throat Chop. Forgot water was an option. That's alright. Earth Power is still gonna do good damage though, so maybe Ice... No, Ice Spinner. There's no way Ice Spinner is gonna kill here. It would have been really nice had it done so, but it's not going to. It's from this range. Yeah, no, not a shot. No shot. And they're gonna just Terra Blast, Terra Water. Is that taking down my shocks? Okay. Throat Chop wins me this game. Turn 1, Throat Chop. And I should have Throat Chop, right? Like, I should have just committed to it. I'm gonna go Hawlucha. And try to start setting up like Swords Dances and stuff. Obviously, Acrobatics is not going to be a good move for us. So we're going to Swords Dance here. And I'm honestly just going to go after TU here. Throw Chop into the TU. There's not a whole lot they can do. Make sure I take that down. They might try to protect the TU here, but even if they do, I'm okay with that. I think for the most part, I'm fine if they go for that. I should have clicked Throat Chop turn 1. I had it right. I even made the adjustment. I'm like, I'm clicking Throat Chop here. And then I was just like, nah, it's fine. This is where knowing the Terra type is nice because I could have easily made that beautiful. That would have been perfectly covered, right? Had I known the Terra type there, so that's where Best of 1 kind of hurts a little bit, but I still had Throat Chop as the safer play. That's gonna switch out Woken. I'm assuming you're gonna see the Gyarados make an appearance here, and I'm just gonna get an SD up because of this and put pressure. I hope they protect. Honestly, if they protect, it's the best thing they could have gone for. Protecting on the TU right here is the best thing they could do. Unfortunately, they opt to not do that. But we still get the TU kill and the Swords Dance up. We're going to be at +1 with Hawlucha. Not terrible. Would have been nice had we been able to get, like, we would have been able to go for the Acrobatics play. But that's on me for not bringing Indeedee. I just don't think I could have brought it. Like, I don't think bringing Indeedee into this game was ever a good idea. Like, you know, I do have to reset my Shenpao, I think, at some point. I do think resetting the Shenpao is very valuable because right now I'm -2. So, I don't know if I want to protect. What do I have in the back? It's Palafin, so this gets a little annoying. I'm Sword Dance again. They can't Terra. I don't think Hawlucha is a threat of dying, especially if I'm swapping in. Oh, I guess I get Foul Played. Yeah, maybe I just get Foul Played here and lose. This is bad potentially. Maybe I should have protected, and then next turn gone for like Flying Press to kill off the Wochen. But Wochen might protect. Wochen might be scared of Flying Press, right? So there's always that for me too. Swords Dance, no protect, unfortunate. Swords Dance coming up from Hawlucha. I think I'm just locking in moves a little bit too greedily here right now. The Thunder Wave's coming out, unfortunately, but we're okay. It really just comes down to what Wochen wants to go for. Gonna Leech Seed, and they're going to miss the Leech Seed on the Palafin. Okay. So now we start Flying Pressing. We start Flying Pressing Wochen. It's got to go down. It's got to get off the field. I could just stay in and Wave Crash Gyarados. Like, it's still going to hurt. I don't really want to necessarily swap into something that's going to allow Hawlucha to take more damage than really necessary. So I'm going to start hitting the Gyarados. I can beat the Wochen late game. Palafin just going to drop Wave Crash. Should be about 50-ish, this guy. Oh, that did nothing. Never mind. Oh, Wochen's on the field. Wochen's on the field. That's right. They're just going to spam a Thunder Wave over here. Come on, Hawlucha. In Hawlucha we trust, guys. In Hawlucha we trust, right? They do have the Foul Play. We are resisting it. Hawlucha. Hawlucha's going to get the Flying Press off. I'm going to take down the Wochen. And obviously, still a long ways to go here. But they are locked on the field with Gyarados, so no more Intimidate cycling for them. It is going to be the Tinglu. No Terra potential for them either. So I'm just going to launch. I'm going to double the Tinglu. Chances are that it's going to be like AV. So we're going to get rid of Tinglu, or attempt to get rid of Tinglu here with Wave Crash and Flying Press. As long as one of them goes off, Tinglu should be gone. They can't Terra because they Terra the TU. They're going to drop the Iron Head, respect it into the Hawlucha. All we need to do, Palafin, is move one time, and this game is over. Come on, Palafin. In Palafin we trust. Let's go. Okay. Palafin Wave Crash going out. There's a chance maybe this misses. Okay. That's fair. Probably a little bit of a bulkier Palafin, but that is okay. I will Jet Punch next turn. Ruination is just going to be 50 anyways, so I Jet Punch to avoid potentially getting like flinched out. So, and I double Tinglu again, especially because I still am under the impression that it's AV. So this is covering for if I get fully paralyzed on my Jet Punch. Then I still get Tinglu, and then they probably want to Thunder Wave my Shenpao, but with that, that's still okay. I just can't have a 2v1 versus Shenpao. Shenpao alone versus Gyarados is fine if they opt to kill Like, Shanpao wins the 1v1 versus Gyarados if they opt to kill my Palafin here, and if they opt to not kill Palafin. See, this is why you make that coverage. You cover for the fact that the bad luck is going to happen, right? Ice Spinner is going to take down to Ting now, which you love to see. And like I was saying, they should Thunder Wave because that's going to be their win con now. Their win con is going to be, you're never going to move for the rest of the game. But they opt for the Waterfall into the Palafin. That is one, not going to get the Palafin, so it's going to leave me with the potential to get that going. I'm going to drop the Ice Spinner into Gyarados, and I'm going to drop a Jet Punch as well. Just because, once again, Jet Punch is going to go off before I die. Gyarados potentially proccing a Citrus Berry here. Okay, there it is. I'm happy with this. This is pretty solid endgame. I don't think we could have asked for a better position here with an Ice Spinner coming out. The only way this backfires is if, for whatever reason, for the rest of the game, we decide not to move. They opt for the Iron Head, not the Thunder Wave. Shenpao will guarantee to be moving first. Ice Spinner, I don't need the Jet Punch, so I'm going to close combat for fun. Close combat for fun, but the battle is going to get canceled there, and we're going to take our W. Honestly, really had fun with this Hawlucha team. Like, I think I need practice with it because, like, I was making plays that, like, I shouldn't be making, especially in that game 2. Even to turn 1 here in this game 3, like, I could have been like, oh, this throw chop's the safer option if I'm doubling that slot, right? Could have capitalized a whole lot more in that scenario. But hey, we got the win anyways. Really, really cool team. Once again, Peter, congrats on your finish in Portland. Thank you for sharing the team. I had a great time playing it. For those of you, nope, don't know where I was going with that statement. We'll end it. We'll end it here. I'm going to stop rambling now. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll catch you all in a future video.